Hello everyone and welcome to Season 2 of Pitchside Pursuit. This is the ultimate quiz game show that tests your favourite content creators' football knowledge. And to start off the season, we are joined again by Callum Fowler. How are you doing, mate?
I'm great, mate. How are you?
Mate, not too bad. I mean, my volume was all the way up then. So you were on Season 1 of Pitchside Pursuit. How are you feeling about today?
That it can't go worse. We're not near the bottom, last one, I think.
But the thing is, you weren't at the bottom, and that's what matters. Okay,
True.
so you participated. So this is similar to Season 1. There will be 5 rounds. We'll go into the rules in a minute. But Callum, you do have good football knowledge, but it's not specifically Premier League, is it?
No, not really. Well, I've fallen out of love with Premier League because it's corrupt. Because it don't favour my team.
Well, good luck to you today, and to everyone that's playing at home, please play along. Tally your scores and put them in the comments because I want to see if you can do better than not just Callum, but all of the other guests throughout this whole season. Now, Callum, before we get into the game, let's get into the rules. Pitchside Pursuit is back, and it's better than ever. The ultimate football quiz game show returns, where quick thinking, sharp knowledge, and bold strategy separate the contenders from the pretenders. Each episode, a new challenger goes head-to-head with 5 challenging rounds, testing their football knowledge against the clock. The contestant also has the opportunity to apply a ×2 multiplier to any given round, meaning their points will be doubled. However, this can only be used once and can only be activated before the start of the chosen round. At the end, their points will be tallied and added to the golden leaderboard as they fight for glory and a place at the very top. Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. For round number 1, we have the starting 11 challenge. So Callum, in front of you, you have a blank starting 11. You have to guess every single position from a specific game in history. For every position you get right, you get 1 point, but you only get 3 lives. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so this squad, right, is the starting 11 for Germany against Argentina at the 2014 World Cup final.
Oh, no. Right. Well, we'll go safe first, surely, because if we've got 3 lives, Neuer has got to be in there.
He is. Obviously, he played at goalkeeper.
So Neuer in there. I'm assuming Lahm's in there.
Philip Lahm is. He played right back.
I'm trying to think, at that stage, were that like Boateng era? Boateng, I don't know if Hummels would have been there, but I'm trying to think of other ones. I might come back to them. I don't know if Miroslav Klose played. This is World Cup, innit, against it? Yeah, World Cup
This
final.
is the World Cup, 2014 World Cup final against Argentina.
See, Mario Götze scored winner, but I think he came off bench, so I don't want to say that. Thomas Muller.
Thomas Muller did play. He was at the right attacking mid spot.
Right. Well, I'm going to say Mario Klose then.
Miroslav Klose
Yeah.
was the striker for that game.
Okay. I'll do a Cruz.
Is that who you're going with?
Yeah.
Tony Kroos is correct. He played at the left centre mid spot.
See, there's Ozil as well at that time, but I don't know if he started that. Who would have played DM? Oh, this might be rogue, but Sami Khedira.
Sami Khedira? Is your first life gone?
Shit. That were risk.
I think he was on the bench.
I thought he'd have played deeper, you know, out of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Right, I'm gonna say Boateng, because I'm assuming he wanted centre halves.
Jerome Boateng
Yeah.
is correct. He played at the right centre-back spot, and his brother played for Ghana, didn't he?
Yeah. I was going to say what was his name. Boateng, obviously. Kevin Prince won it.
Kevin Prince, yeah.
Right, so I've got 2 at defenders, only 1 at midfielders.
Well, you got 6 points already, which I think is probably half the points you got in Season 1.
Okay. I've got 2 more lives on it. I'll try Hummels.
Mats Hummels is correct. Left
Nice.
centre-back spot.
Right, okay. I'm trying to think of boys that are like either end of their careers or retired now, because they're going to be ones that were in it. You'd think, especially in a World Cup final, you'd not play many young uns. I would have thought the left backs were really sending me west. I ain't got a clue who's going to play there. I'm going to try Ozil.
Mesut Ozil is correct. He played at the left cam spot.
Right. Okay.
So you're on 7 points at the moment. That's not too bad.
But it's a midfielder that I'm after, like a holding midfield. Oh, Schweinsteiger.
Yeah, that's correct. I was wondering when you're going to say him.
I forgot he's one of them though, because he were only in England for like 5 minutes, weren't he, with Man United? I'm trying to think of lads that were just strictly in Germany is tough.
Yeah. We've got 2 lives.
Do I need left winger and left back and that's it?
No, so you need the right centre mid and the left back.
Left back's really got me. I'm going to try Gundogan because I can't get him out of my head.
Gundogan. He's incorrect. He didn't play. I don't actually know if he was on the bench.
It were 10 years ago, weren't it? Well, 11.
Yeah, no, he wasn't on the bench. I want to give you a clue, but you're doing so well. I'm just gonna listen.
The left back's really, really stumped me. A midfielder again. Oh, right. Big risk again. Emre Can.
Final life. Emre Can.
Yeah, Liverpool then.
Emre Can is incorrect. That is your 3 lives gone. I'm just going to double check. Emre Can, I believe he was not on the bench. No, he didn't even. He might not even got called up. So, Callum, you got 9 points out of 11 there, so well done. However, let's go through who you missed. Now, I would say these are the 2 hardest players by far. So the left back usually plays centre back is Howardez.
Oh, I'd have never gone for that ever.
And the centre mid, you might remember him for a story, is Kramer. So he was the player that got I think he got a concussion, and then forgot about the World Cup.
What? I've never heard that one.
Was that the World Cup final? I swear it was.
I've never heard that story before.
Right, Callum, well done. But we're now going to round number 2. For round number 2, we have Spotkick selection. So, Callum, in front of you, you have 16 boxes, all containing answers. I'm going to read out a football category, and out of those 16, there are only 10 answers, but 6 of them are incorrect. For every answer you get correct, you get 1 point, but you only get 1 life. As soon as you hit an incorrect answer, you're automatically out. You accumulate all of the points that you just got. So, are you ready?
I'm debating doubling.
All right.
I'm actually
okay. Well, Callum, I don't know if anyone's ever doubled on Spotkick selection, but we'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. So, Callum, I want you to name me the 10 teams who have over 500 total Premier League points as of August 2025. So, I don't know when this video is going out, but it's before the 25-26 Premier League season, and you have used your double points.
So, since the Premier League formed, yeah, not top division all time, since the Premier League formed. Right, so Man United first.
That is obviously correct. They have 2,543 points.
If this gets me, I don't even know. Man City.
Man City, that is correct. 1,880. I would be. So remember, you only have 1 life, and that's to everyone at home as well. So as soon as you hit an incorrect answer, automatically out.
See, there's a lot of funky ones on here. Like Leeds, I think people just look at it and think, oh yeah, Leeds, but I'm leaving them for a bit. Everton.
Everton, 1,698. One of the only teams that hasn't been relegated from the Premier League.
See, these had a little bit of time outside, but have just been so good for so long. Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, 1,553.
I've probably had out ones that are just going to be in there. Oh, Sunderland. I'll have Sunderland now.
Sunderland is correct. 618 points.
God, is that it? Oh, no. God, I'm thinking they're way higher than that.
Well, they'll probably have more at the start of this season. Obviously, I'm recording this before. Do you know what's really funny? I wrote this question, I think it was December time last year. Manchester United have gone up, I think, like 20 points since the second half of the season. So I just thought it was funny.
Wolves, but am I getting done by name there? Just like Wolves are a big side. Like Leeds spent about 15 years outside, and I know they were good in like 90s, but were the 500 points good? I doubt it. And then 3 seasons in Prem since they went back, and they were in it for a bit with Dalglish. I'll have Blackburn.
Blackburn is correct. 970 points.
My God. As if they've got that many more than Sunderland. I'm going to have Southampton. I know they were in it for like 10 years before they got relegated, plus whatever before.
Callum.
Oh, no.
Callum. You're doing very well, because that's 1,100 points for Southampton.
Let's go.
That is 7 points. You're currently on 14 with your double points round.
Well, I'm not having QPR. Respectfully, QPR, Brentford, Wigan, Coventry now. Naught is a no. I'm going to go Wolves, though. Even though they were at Championship in 90s and that as well, but I'll go Wolves.
Wolverhampton have 477 points. They are not over the 500 threshold. So, the teams that do have 500 or over: Bolton Wanderers, with 575. Middlesbrough with 661.
Right, I'm surprised with that.
And then the last one is Leeds United with 820 points.
Well, it's about... I think I've literally, since dinosaurs have been kicking about, they've not been back in Prem. They're about 16 years out.
I know, but it worked. So going from lowest to highest for the wrong answers, Brentford have 200 points. QPR 308, Wigan 331, Coventry City with 409, Wolverhampton with 477, and then West Brom 490.
Oh, that's tough, that. That's 7 though. I'm alright with 7 for a double.
To be fair, 7, you got 14 points overall. You got, 9 points in the first round?
Yeah.
I'd say you're doing pretty bloody well.
Yeah, I'm alright with this so far.
Good. Well, we're going to move on, Callum, to round number 3. For round number 3, we have Quickfire Kickoff. So, Callum, I'm going to present you with 2 categories. As soon as you pick the category, 5 questions will follow that are related to that category. It will be multiple choice, and every single answer you get correct, you get 2 points. Are we ready?
I am ready.
Here we go, Callum. So, the 2 categories for today are appearances or goals.
Oh, no. Oh, I've got to go goals. More memorable.
Good.
Surely.
Yeah. I love when you hear, oh no, that's just exactly what you want to hear. Are we ready?
I'm so ready.
Question number 1. In September 2023, Newcastle beat which newly promoted team 8-0 away from home?
Sheffield United.
I got to the multiple choice, Callum.
Sheffield United.
The viewers at home.
My answer is Sheffield United.
I'm just going to write A, Burnley, B, Sheffield United, C, Nottingham Forest, D, Luton Town.
I will take Sheffield United, please, because I remember watching it on the box with a smile on my face.
Don't want to go Burnley?
No, thank you. I would like Sheffield United.
All right, fine. You can have 2 points. That was a bit too quick. But what about question number 2? In 2012, Lionel Messi set a new world record for the most goals scored in a single calendar year. But how many goals did he score? Is it A, 90, B, 91, C, 92, or D, 93?
Well, I had 91 in my head before you read them out. I'm not overly convinced that's right, but I'm going to say it anyway, 91. Surely, if it's in my head before you've even read them out, 91.
Well, Callum, fair play. That is correct. He did score 91 goals. That is an absolutely incredible achievement. Now, question number 3. Who won the Golden Boot at the World Cup in 2002? Is it A, Miroslav Klose, B, John Dahl Tomasson, C, Christian Vieri, or D, Ronaldo? R9.
At 2002?
2002.
What were the second guy's name?
John Dahl Tomasson.
Just defo him in it. Right. R9 were probably injured. I'm saying funky fella. Tomasson.
John Dahl Tomasson?
Yeah.
He is incorrect. It was actually Ronaldo.
Really?
Callum, question number 4. Who was the first ever goal scorer in the Premier League? Is it A, Andy Cole, B, Dennis Bergkamp, C, Brian Deane, or D, Alan Shearer?
I know this one as well. It is another Sheffield United answer. It's Brian Deane.
Why do you think Brian Deane?
Because my girlfriend's family are Sheffield United fans.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Did they lose 4-1 in the start of the championship?
Yeah, they lost 4-1 to Bristol City opening day.
Fair enough, but we won't talk about that. The answer, of course, is Brian Deane. You knew that. Easy stuff. Callum, you're doing very well here at the moment.
I know, I'm actually really happy.
Well, the question is, can you get number 5 correct? Let's find out. Who was the first player to score 5 goals in a Champions League game? Was it A, Lionel Messi, B, Cristiano Ronaldo, C, Raul, or D, Luis Adriano?
5 in a game, like, that's just making me think Messi 91 year. Ronaldo a Champions League man, weren't he? I'll say Messi.
You go with Messi?
Yeah.
Lionel Messi is correct, as he did do it. He scored in 2012. It was versus Leverkusen as they won 7-1. Well, Callum, you are doing really well. You're getting a score which I don't think a lot of people will be able to beat at the moment. If you keep this up, I think you're going to do very well. Right, well, we're now moving on to round number 4. For round number 4, we have football spin-off. So Callum, right here, I have a wheel containing loads of different mini-games. I'm going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, we do, okay? But on one of the wedges, it's you pick. Before I spin, I want you to go, spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel, baby.
Oh, here we go. That is a beautiful spin. You can see my setup. I'm going to move that down. What's it going to land on? What's it going to land on? We have landed on Career Path. So, as you landed on Career Path, that's exactly what we're going to do. So I've got a player in mind, and I'm going to name out 5 teams that this player has played for. If you get it right on the first club, you get all 10 points. If you get it on the second, 8 points, all the way down to easy, which is the 5th clue, which is only 2 points. However, if you don't guess the player, you don't get any points. And so, the first club, in no particular order, by the way, is Groningen.
Groningen, they're Dutch. Thing is, I immediately want to say Robin, but I don't even know if he played for enough teams to have 5 on. Groningen. I'll say him, just because he's first one that popped to my head.
So, he did play for Groningen twice, but it is not Arjen Robben.
Oh.
So, the second club is Grêmio, the Brazilian team.
Brazil and Netherlands. This is just fantastic straight away. I'll go for Dante, that centre half with big afro.
Dante is incorrect. He's actually still playing. Right. Club number 3 for 6 points. Ajax.
Oh, but he's still just probably not Brazilian, this thing. Otherwise, I don't think you'd have given me Brazil that early. I'll go Huntelaar.
That's a good guess, but it's not correct. It is not Huntelaar. Maybe you should have spun the wheel a bit harder, even though it was me. Club number 4. This is for 4 points. The medium category. Liverpool.
I swear he come from there as well, but I don't remember Gremio, Suarez. I doubt that as well. I'll say Suarez.
Luis Suarez is correct. That is 4 points.
Right. That's all right. That's all right.
Well, 4 points. I mean, for a career path, I'd say it was probably one of the hardest on there. So
I'm all right with this. I'm all right with this. What were I score last time?
I can have a look. I think it was about 32.
Oh God.
Callum, you've done very well. However, it all comes down to round number 5. For round number 5, we have the 60-second challenge. So, Callum, I'm going to read out as many football questions as I can within 60 seconds. For every question you get right, you get 1 point. If you don't get it right, we just go on to the next question, and we're just going to see how many you get right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. The
minute timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Who is Italy's most capped outfield player?
Chiellini.
No, it's Cannavaro. Which player has the most yellow cards in Premier League history?
Roy Keane.
It's Gareth Barry. Which team won the Champions League in 2024?
Man City.
It was Real Madrid. Who were the last team to win the Scottish Premiership before Celtic and Rangers?
Aberdeen.
Correct. Who is the only player to score at 5 consecutive World Cups?
Ronaldo.
Correct. Which team has won the most Europa League titles?
Villarreal.
Sevilla. Steven Gerrard has played for 2 clubs, Liverpool and who?
New York City.
LA Galaxy.
Shit.
Which country hosted the World Cup in 2006?
South Korea. Japan.
Germany. Which player has scored the most goals in AFCON history?
Drogba.
Samuel Eto'o. Which £80 million player broke the transfer record for a defender in 2019?
Van Dijk.
It was Harry Maguire. Oh, that's the minute gone. Callum, it feels like deja vu. This is exactly what happened last time. So, Callum, we've finished your episode of Pitchside Pursuit. How do you think you did?
Good to start with, but just tailed off. Back 2 was shocking, but I think I started well.
Yeah, I think you did very well. That was probably one of the best starts we've had. Now, I've got your score from Season 1, and I've got your score for Season 2. So, you actually got more than I thought in Season 1. You got 40 points.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
Nah.
Now, that was actually very good. But Callum, overall, in 5 rounds, you got 37 points.
Oh, so I've got worse. Oh, brilliant, that.
No, mate. To be fair, you absolutely smashed it. It was just this 60-second challenge. Imagine if you used your double points round on the last round.
Yeah, but then on my double points when I got 7, so I'd have done better. I'd have done worse if I'd have doubled that last round.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Well, yeah, I used my double well.
Considering it. Yeah, but you did very well. Callum, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on for episode 1 of Pitchside Pursuit. It's been great having you on. For everyone watching, please let us know how you did in the comments, and also check out Callum's channel on YouTube. All of the links will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching episode 1 of season 2 of Pitchside Pursuit. We'll see you next week for another episode. See you later.